opening your mail or checking your resident portal to find that your HOA fees have jumped with zero explanation disrupts your personal budget and breaches your trust in the community leadership. When faced with a sudden, massive fee hike, many homeowners feel a natural instinct to protest. The immediate reaction is often to withhold the monthly payment until the board answers. Under Florida law, withholding your assessments is exactly what the association wants you to do. The moment you stop paying, the HOA is legally permitted to tack on late fees, apply up to 18% simple interest per year, add legal collection costs, and eventually place a foreclosure lien directly on your home. Instead of risking your property, we are going to walk through a comprehensive legal audit. You are going to learn how to force the board to produce their paperwork, review their accounting, and expose any illegal shadow increases. The most effective strategic maneuver you can make is to pay the new amount under protest. This protects your home from collections while you systematically dismantle the board's legal standing to enforce the fee hike. Step 1 is identifying exactly what kind of fee increase you are looking at. Read your notice statement carefully to determine the structural classification of the bill. If your ongoing monthly or quarterly payment went up, this is a regular dues increase tied to the annual operating budget. Under Florida Chapter 720, boards operate under the 48-hour rule. They do not have to mail you a proposed budget. They are only required to conspicuously post a physical sign in the community 48 hours before they vote on it. If the board hit you with a sudden, one-time lump sum bill or a new monthly payment outside the normal cycle, this is a special assessment. Special assessments trigger the strict 14-day rule. The board must deliver written notice to every single owner 14 days in advance, and the notice must explicitly state the exact purpose and estimated cost of the project. This timeline clearly contrasts the two statutes. Because the regular dues increase only requires a physical sign, boards often use the annual budget process as a loophole. It legally avoids direct communication with homeowners while still raising revenue. Start a notice violation log right now. Write down the exact date the board claims they posted the notice and compare it against the actual date of the meeting. Accurately classifying the type of fee increase gives you your statutory baseline. It dictates exactly which set of Florida rules the board is legally bound to follow. Now we move to the offensive. You are going to submit a formal official records request to the property management company to secure the documentary evidence. This demand letter illustrates exactly what you need to ask for. Your request must explicitly list 4 items: the official signed meeting minutes, proof of the posted notice, the newly approved budget, and the previous year's budget. Under Florida's official records laws, the association has exactly 10 business days to grant you access to these documents. To start that legal countdown clock, you must send this request using certified mail or through a traceable electronic resident portal. Executing this formal request corners the board. They are forced to either hand over a clean, legally sound paper trail or officially document their own procedural failures for you to use against them. Once the management company provides the documents, the forensic accounting phase of your audit begins. Check the meeting minutes first. You are looking to confirm that a legal quorum of board members was actually present in the room and that a formal vote took place and was recorded. Next, cross-reference the date of that vote against the proof of notice. If they voted on a Tuesday but the notice was posted on a Monday, they failed the statutory timeline and the vote is invalid. Here is a side-by-side comparison of 2 annual budgets. Place the old and new budget ledgers next to each other to audit the specific categories. You are looking for sudden, massive spikes, like the master property insurance doubling. Keep hunting for hidden costs appearing out of nowhere. A brand new line item for massive deficit recovery indicates prodding financial negligence that the board is now trying to pass off onto the homeowners. Dissecting individual budget jumps isolates the exact source of the increase. It reveals if the board is reacting to genuine market inflation or actively trying to hide past financial mismanagement. State statutes are only half the equation. We now need to investigate the hidden local rules buried deep inside your specific neighborhood contracts. There is a pervasive neighborhood myth that Florida state law caps regular HOA fee increases at 5 or 10% per year. The state actually imposes 0 caps on regular fee increases. Percentage caps only apply if they are explicitly written into the assessment section of your community's private declaration of covenants or bylaws. Read those governing documents closely. Well-drafted private bylaws often enforce stricter requirements, like mandating a 14-day mailed notice for all budget meetings. If your bylaws require a 14-day notice, that private contract completely overrides the state's bare minimum 48-hour physical sign rule. A board can follow state law perfectly, post their sign 48 hours in advance, and still trigger any legal fee hike by violating the rules of their own corporate charter. Compiling this legal and financial audit serves a distinct purpose. It is the preparation phase for removing an abusive board from power entirely. If you uncover widespread lack of transparency, Florida law grants homeowners the statutory right to organize, call a special meeting, and initiate a formal board member recall. This flowchart maps the recall process. Verify your governing documents for the exact signature threshold needed. To hit it, take your completed budget audit and notice violation log door to door. Irrefutable evidence of broken bylaws and hidden deficits secures the signatures required to force the meeting. Armed with documented financial proof and organized neighbor consensus, homeowners hold the ultimate legal authority to step in, reject the shadow increases, and replace a reckless HOA board.